What's up, YouTube? Let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle for October 21st, 2025. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this. We're getting very close to 600 subscribers for the channel, and my goal for the end of the year is to get to 1,000. So if you have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you'd like to try this puzzle yourself, there will be a link in the description. So with that said, let's fill the grid. Okay, so right away I see 7 here and 7 here pointing into this box, and this 7 looks across. So that is a 7. So we can pencil 7s right here. Let's see, 2 and 2 look into this box. We have a 2 down here, so that's going to place a 2 right there. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at what's looking into this box, because we have 5, 3, and 7 here, so we still need a 4 and a 6. So we know 4 and 6 are going to be up here somewhere. And over here in this box, they're going to be in one of these 3 cells, 4 and 6. Or, 4 and 6 are going to occupy 2 of those 3 cells. And then this 9 here is pointing in from this side. So 9 is going to be in one of these 2 cells right here and one of these 3 cells right here. Okay, so let's go back up. Actually, let's mark these 7s down here. Okay, and let's go back up here. We need, we have 8s pointing over here, so we can place that 8. There's 2 8s down here pointing into this box, and this 8 looks down, so we can place the 8 right here. We can place an 8 right here. These 2 8s look into this box, and now this 8 looks across. So this is an 8 right here, and this is a 7. So 7's in one of these 2 cells. Let's see. We can place a 1 up here. This 1 looks across, this 1 looks up, so that's a 1. It's going to put a 1 in one of those 2 cells. This is a pair. It's going to be a 3, 9. So 3 and 3 look into this box, so 3 is in one of these 2 cells. 9, can't mark the 9s yet. But I do want to look at this column here. This column is down to 3, 5, and 9. So this can't be a 5, and this can't be a 5. So this has to be a 5 right here. It's going to put 5 in one of those 2 cells. This is just a 3 or a 9. So 8, we can place another 8. This 8 and this 8 look into this box, and this 8 looks across. So this is an 8 right here. What else can we do? So 4 and 4 are looking down here. All right, what else can we do? So this row here is down to 3. We still need a 7. We have 7s pointing to these 2 cells, so this has to be a 7. And that leaves a pair behind, which is a 2, or not a 2, a 4 and 6, or no, not a 6. We got a 6. We need a 4 and a 5. All right. So all right, these cells here, we're down to 4 in this row, so we need a 4, 6, 7, 9. This is just 4, 6. This is 4, 6, or 9. This is 4, 6, or 7. So the only place for 7 is right here. And that means we can place this 7. Okay, so now this is 4, 6, or 9. It could be any of those. Okay. All right, let's move down to this band, although I don't see a whole lot there. How about this band? Oh, 2 and 2, we can mark those. Let's look at this column. We need a 2, 3, 5, 9. That's just 2, 9. That's 2, 3, 5. This is 2, 3, not 5. So this can only be 2, 3. It can't be 5 or 9. And this can only be 3 or 9. It can't 2, 3, 5, 9. Yeah, so this can't be okay. So we have a 3, 9 pair here, is what that is. Which means this can't be a 3. Because 3 and 9, these two cells can only be a 3 or a 9. So 3 is locked into these two cells for this box. So this has to be a 2. Yeah, so that removes 2 from here. That means this has to be a 9, right? Because this has to be either a 3, 5, or 9 now, and it can't be a 3 or a 5. So this is a 9. That means this is a 3. That means this is 9. That means this is 5. This is 9. This is 3. This is not 2. So what do we have left here? We need a 4, 6. It's not resolved, but this is a triple now. This is going to be a 1, 2, and 3. We got 3 left in this row, so that's going to be 1, 4, 6. We're down to 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. I don't think that helps too much. We can actually place a 3 right here. This 3 looks down, this 3 looks across. So that's a 3, that's a 5. Looks like 5 is going to be limited to these two cells up here. We're down to 1, 4, 6 in this box. We're down to 4, 6 in this row. 1, 4, 6 right here. This cell here cannot be a 1 because of this 1 right here. So this is actually a 4, 6 pair. So over here, this is a triple. It's a 1, 3, 9 triple. That's just 1, 3. That's just 1, 9. That's just 1, 3, and 9. So this is actually not a 1. Right? Because this 1 points down. And now 1 point. So that's in addition to the triple. I'm just showing you that this can't be a 1. So what do we have here? We got 1, 2, 4, and 6 for this row. So this is 1, 4, or 6. It's not 2. This is 1, 2, 4, or 6. This is just 1, 4, 6. Okay. So we can actually place a 3 up here. This 3 and 3 point up. Let's look at these 4 cells. We need a 4, 5, 6, and 9. This is just going to be 6 or 9. It cannot be 4 or 5. This is 5, 6, or 9. This is 4, 6, or 9, and this is 4, 5. Okay. This here is down to 1, 4, 6, this column, and 4 and 6 see this cell, so that's a 1. And that points down here. This 1 points to this box, to this cell actually, so this has to be a 1. So we got 4, 6 left here, 4, 6, a lot of 4, 6s down here. All right, so we got, let's see. Let's look at this row. We need a 2, 3, we still need a 5. Actually, the 5 goes here for the row. And now 5 has to be in one of these two cells up here. So this is 2, 3, or 9. Or 2, 3, and 9 left for the row. And 2 and 3 see this cell. So this has to be a 9. So now 3 goes here and 2 goes here. That's not a 2. This is a 4, 6. Another 4, 6. We got 4, 6 in this column, also pointing up here, making that a 9. Another 4, 6 right here, and a 4, 6, I believe this is only 4, 6 right here. I remember that from before, so that means this is 9. And actually you can just see that 9 and 9 point over here, and this 9 points up. So this has to be a 9. That means this cannot be a 9. That means this has to be a 9. Okay. So this is a 4, 5, 6 triple. 4, 5. What do we have here? We need 1, 4, 5, and 6. This is 1. This is just 1 or 6. 1, 2, 4, 6, and we still need a 3 in this box. So the 3 is actually going to go right here. That'll resolve this 3, 1 down here. The 1 points up here, making that 6. That's a 5, that's a 1. That's a 4, that's a 5. That's a 4, that's a 6. This is 6, this is 1. This is a 4, let's just do this. 6 and 4, 6 and 4. This is going to be 4, 6. We're down to 1, 2 in this row, so this has to be the 2. That has to be 1, that's 2. Now we're down to 4 and 6. So we have 6 here and 4 here. All right. Fairly straightforward puzzle. I didn't think it was, you know, the hardest puzzle we've seen in the last few days. I mean, we've had some difficult ones, but this one was more or less straightforward, I thought. Just right off the bat, there was several digits that we could place and just a lot of notation that we could make. So yeah, I don't even know what I could point out about this puzzle that was noteworthy, but let me know how you did on the puzzle, and I will see you next time.